Here are the crypto top headlines covered in this video. Ethereum price rallies above $3,100 after unexpected regulatory victory. Next, crypto firms rally behind FIT21 bill approaching U.S. House floor vote. Also, Chainlink soars 16+% in 24 hours after completing fund tokenization pilot with major securities settlement firm. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. We have a quick request that doesn't cost you anything in order to help. Help us grow this channel to 1,000 subscribers by September, which would be our channel's 1-year anniversary. All we ask is that you click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. By clicking on these, it does help grow the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to these headlines. Our first top headline, Ethereum price rallies above $3,100 after unexpected regulatory victory. ETH price hit $3,100, backed by a favorable court ruling and increased network activity. Ether price rose by 5.5% on May 17th, nearing $3,100 for the first time in 10 days. Analysts attributed this rally to a decrease in demand for fixed income instruments following stagnant United States retail sales data in April. This data increased the market's expectation of a potential interest rate cut by the U.S. Federal Reserve to boost the economy. Expansionary measures by the central bank are typically seen as bullish for risk-on markets, whether due to an increased monetary supply or reduced credit costs for businesses and individuals. Investors sought exposure to scarce assets, including cryptocurrencies, leading to gold reaching $2,410, just 0.8% below its all-time high. A court ruling gave Ether investors a confidence boost. Ether's surge was also driven by a U.S. Department of Justice indictment unsealed on May 15th. The indictment accused 2 individuals of wire fraud and money laundering by manipulating the Ethereum blockchain. The document stated that Ethereum is a decentralized blockchain without the need for a trusted intermediary and added, no central actor runs the Ethereum network. Additionally, the court noted that Ethereum smart contracts enable transactions without a trusted intermediary. These statements boosted Ether investors' confidence, especially after the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission issued a Wells notice to the trading platform Robinhood on May 4th over alleged securities violations related to crypto listings and custodian operations. According to Orlando Cosme, founder and CEO of LexProof, such a verdict contradicts regulators' classification of ETH as a security, as there would be no management or entrepreneurial efforts of others. While this analysis does not change the approval odds of U.S. spot Ether exchange-traded funds, it certainly lifted investors' spirits. The U.S. SEC expected to provide its final ruling on VanEck's spot Ether ETF request on March 23rd and rule on the conversion of Grayscale's ETH fund by June 18th. Although analysts predict approval odds below 35%, the regulator's case for classifying Ether as a security instrument has weakened, which might have contributed to the rally above $3,050 on May 17th. Solana co-founder Anatoly Yakovenko praised Ethereum's network security, highlighting how coordinating an invalid state transition or double spend attack would be nearly impossible. In a May 17th post, Yakovenko added that Layer 2 scaling reduced costs without compromising security due to the network's large number of validators and operators. In short, investors realized that whatever setbacks Ethereum faced, including high transaction fees and its lackluster efforts to increase scalability, were in fact decisions that prioritized security and decentralization. Meanwhile, competitors Solana and BNB Chain opted for solutions that allowed a higher processing capacity, regardless of the merits of increasing dependency on fewer entities. Ethereum network's dominance remains undisputed. Ethereum's strength becomes evident when analyzing its dominance in decentralized application, or dApp, activity. The growth of Layer 2 solutions such as Base, which quickly gained traction due to its low fees and integration with the U.S.'s large crypto exchange Coinbase, further reinforces Ethereum's ability to become a global settlement layer. Ethereum's $181.5 billion in dApp volume over 30 days is more than 7 times larger than its direct competitor, BNB Chain. More importantly, this volume declined merely 3% compared to the previous month, while BNB Chain and Solana experienced 52% and 41% decreases in volume respectively. Analyzing unique active addresses engaging with dApps yields similar results, with Ethereum gaining 3% in 30 days while BNB Chain and Solana faced steep declines. Highlights from the Ethereum network include Balancer, which saw a 34% volume increase in 30 days, Morpho Optimizers, which gained 80%, and Dodo, with 61% volume boost. In essence, even if the U.S. spot Ether ETF approval odds remain low, investors are realizing that the network's dominance in the dApp ecosystem remains unaffected. This realization contributed to the ETH price gains on May 17th. Let me pause here for a moment. If you're getting value out of this video, please click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Our next top headline: crypto firms rally behind FIT21 bill approaching U.S. House floor vote. Lawmakers expect to vote on a bill clarifying how regulators handle digital assets by June after a majority in both chambers passed a resolution against an SEC crypto rule. Several cryptocurrency companies and advocacy groups urged United States lawmakers to support legislation clarifying the roles of the country's financial regulators over digital assets. In a May 16th letter to the U.S. House of Representatives leadership, roughly 60 firms represented by the Crypto Council for Innovation, or CCI, called on lawmakers to pass H.R. 4763, or the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century, or FIT21 Act. The bill passed out of the House Financial Services Committee in July 2023 would clarify how the Securities and Exchange Commission and Commodity Futures Trading Commission regulate digital assets. We recognize that FIT21 will introduce new compliance challenges for digital assets companies, but regulatory clarity is indisputably more responsible, safer for consumers, and preferable to the status quo, said the CCI. Currently, digital assets firms are instructed to somehow comply with U.S. securities laws that were designed nearly 100 years ago without consideration of the technological advances of today, including the ability for transactions to move at the speed of the Internet. Coinbase, Circle, Block, Kraken, Gemini, and Stand With Crypto were among the letter's signees. The advocacy group urged U.S. voters to contact their representatives and support the bill. House Financial Services Committee Chair Patrick McHenry said the FIT21 bill could be ready for a full floor vote later this month after consideration in the Rules Committee. This would give lawmakers roughly 5 days in session before June. Many lawmakers, including Representative French Hill, have already suggested they intend to vote in favor of the legislation. In the last 10 days, the House and Senate passed a resolution to overturn an SEC rule on how banks are expected to handle digital assets. Though the legislation received bipartisan support in both chambers of Congress, U.S. President Joe Biden said he planned to veto it. According to digital asset advocate and Senator Cynthia Lummis, the resolution overturning the SEC rule was the first time this session of Congress passed standalone crypto legislation. It's unclear whether lawmakers will follow suit in passing FIT21. The White House has not suggested whether President Biden will immediately sign the bill into law if passed by the House and Senate. The potential passage of the two crypto bills comes as the United States moves deeper into an election year. President Biden and former President Donald Trump, the presumptive candidates for the Democratic and Republican parties in 2024, have agreed to two debates on June 27th and September 10th in which crypto could be a topic of discussion. Our next top headline: Chainlink soars 16+% in 24 hours after completing fund tokenization pilot with major securities settlement firm. Decentralized Oracle network Chainlink, or Link, is skyrocketing after completing a fund tokenization pilot with the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, or DTCC. According to a new press release, the DTCC has developed a new pilot program known as SmartNav, which utilizes both the firm's digital asset capabilities as well as Chainlink's data feeding and interoperability services. In its simplest form, SmartNav centers around providing the capability to make trusted, verifiable data available on virtually any blockchain network to support the use of that data in business workflows. DTCC served as the provider or sourcer of that data, as well as the governor of the on-chain solution that stores that data, while Chainlink's CCIP, or Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol, served as the interoperability layer. News of the partnership sent Link flying as the digital asset went from a 24-hour low of $13.84 to trading for $16.11 at time of writing, a 16.4% increase. According to Chainlink, the CCIP allows traders to transfer tokens across blockchains safely and efficiently, as well as provide support for token minting and burning. With CCIP token transfers, your protocol can start transferring tokens across chains in a fraction of the time it would take for you to build a solution on your own. CCIP provides audited token pool contracts that handle the complexity of burning/minting or locking/minting of your token across chains. The DTCC was founded in 1999 as a post-trade financial services firm that provides settlement services for markets. So this concludes Crypto Top Headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.